Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm gonna show you how to find the winning product. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick, and this year our brand has done almost 200k in revenue. We've also hit a 52k day, and our brand legacy drip has grown to almost 200,000 followers in the past 8 months. So yeah, now that you see I actually do this shit and I'm not the guru, let's get straight into the video. So, number one, product research methods. You're gonna have two methods. The first one is your burners, and you have TikTok and IG. So, you basically want to optimize your For You page to show you products. So, how you do that is you go to the For You page and or like the search bar and you search up, for example, TikTok made me buy it, or for example, TikTok finds, or on IG you do Instagram made me buy it, or Instagram finds. And when you search stuff like this, it's gonna basically show you products, and then you have to interact with those videos, like them, fully watch them, share them, and then slowly your whole For You page is gonna turn into only showing you products. And as a beginner, you want to do this for dropshipping products, because that way you can find a product you can just dropship. But when you're more advanced, you should just be optimizing your burner to show you general people showing products. So then you can find an untapped winner, and you can just find a similar one on AliExpress, or you can customize it. But that's why it's more for advanced people, not beginners. Then the second method, which is for only advanced people, is AliExpress. So I don't really like this one. My favorite one is just the TikTok burner and IG burner, to be honest. But yeah, you can also find products on AliExpress. You can basically optimize your AliExpress account to show you like good products, and then you can try to run it up. Then the second way is by finding a problem. So this would work if you find a niche that you want to go into, and then you find a problem in that niche, and then you find a product to fix that problem. Then another way is by watching Shark Tank. There's a lot of great brands on Shark Tank that you could probably imitate and just make a similar product, or Kickstarter as well. Like an example of this, I'm gonna show you right now, is Mellow Clip. I'm sure if you're in organic, you've probably seen it. So she went absolutely viral, and I'm pretty sure she made over 7 figures already. But basically, I'm just gonna play a vid. It's basically a flexible claw clip, and the original one was actually Cozy Clip, but she's just very bad at organic marketing, and she went on Shark Tank. So let's see. If we go to popular, we can see that she was on Shark Tank. So that's probably where Mellow Clip got her idea. So that's how you can get your ideas as well. But yeah, the only problem with this, with these two methods, is they're actually for advanced people, because you have to custom make the product, the whole brand, and everything, and you're probably gonna have pretty high MOQs. But yeah, if you're advanced enough, these two can definitely work. Step number two, once you find some products, you need to know what the winning product is. So a good product should either be in a passionate niche or audience, or solve a pain or problem. So an example of this would be the Taylor Swift piano or Christian clogs, right? Because it's just in a very passionate niche. Or even our brand Legacy Drip is just in a very passionate niche of Juice WRLD fans, and that's why people buy it. But something like Mellow Clip, it actually kind of solves the problem, because like normal hair clips break easily, they're uncomfortable, so this one's just a better solution. Somebody that has a problem or a pain, they're gonna want to fix it, so they're gonna buy your product. The second thing your product should have is demand for the product, or the audience approves it. So if you find a product on TikTok, you can basically look at the comments, and you're gonna see if the comments say, where can I get this, where did you buy this, I would buy this right now, it means that they want the product, and it's probably going to convert pretty well. Then, proven concept. If you find a product on AliExpress and you just decide to run it without any proven concept, it's probably going to just flop, because you don't have any data to support it's a winner. The next thing you want to have is good margins, because if you have 10% margins, what's even the point of running it? That's like saying if you make 1K, you only make $100 profit. So you want to be aiming for at least 50% margins with organic, but obviously, the higher the margins, the better. Then you also want your product to have a wow factor. This one isn't like necessary, but it's just gonna make your life way easier when you try to go viral. So I'll definitely recommend your product having a wow factor. Now, a bad product you could buy anywhere. So if your product can be bought at a supermarket, what's stopping them from just buying it there rather than from your website? Then if there's no demand, obviously it's not going to convert. High SKUs is basically how many variants your product have. So for example, the shoes, they have like 10 different sizes. Then if you do different colors as well, because we were doing it on pre-sale, it wasn't that important. But if we wanted to actually scale the brand and not do it on pre-sales anymore, it would be very difficult to estimate how much of each size we need. And then the last thing, low lifetime value. So if your customer can only buy your product once for like $10, then it's very bad because then you can't have a sustaining business. Now, some stuff a banger product has. So a banger product would have great margins, not good, great, because obviously once you scale your margins are going to reduce, so you want it to have great margins at the start. The second thing a banger product would have is a growing market, and I haven't heard any organic guru speak about this, but basically once you're trying to really scale, if you go on Google Trends and you search up your market, you can see if it's an uptrend or a downtrend. And if it's an uptrend, it's like you're swimming with the current of the river, and if it's a downtrend, it's like you're swimming against the current. So obviously it's better if it's a growing market, because when you scale, both of them go up, if that makes sense. Then you also want low SKUs. So this one is going to be very important, especially for brands or when you want to scale and actually buy stock up front. And then the last thing, if you want to scale very big, you want a big TAM, which is total addressable market. So basically how many people can buy your product. If you want to scale to like multiple seven figures, it's going to be difficult if you have a small TAM. So yeah, I would say the banger product criteria is only necessary if you're actually starting like a brand, or if you're like more advanced. Like if you're a beginner, don't even worry about this in my opinion. But yeah, now we have some examples. So the first one is bad. This like it makes basically guitar picks, and the first thing that's bad, from what I know at least, all guitar products that I know didn't convert too well. So I'm gonna say no proven concept. Like from at least what I know, basically none of them converted too well. So yeah. But anyway, even when we go on the video, yes, they go viral. When you look down, look, literally all the comments are negative. It's gonna bend in half. Guitar picks, no. Guitar pick shape, yes. Like there's no demand for this product. So if you see products without any demand, it's obviously trash because nobody actually wants it. So if there's no demand, it instantly gets disqualified. The next product, which is our shoes, it's good. So we saw this on this page, and let's just watch the vid. I mean, this video is absolutely trash, and it went super viral. And also, if you look at the comments, literally every single comment, how much are they? I would have bought them instantly, immediate cop. Like literally every single comment is where to get them. So there's a lot of demand, number one. So because there's a lot of demand, this would mean that it's probably gonna convert well, which for us it actually did convert well. It converted like 4K per mil or 3K per mil. Then the second thing is right when we found this product, this was the Google Trends. We found it like, yeah, right around here. It was literally the highest Juice WRLD has ever been searched in the past 5 years. So like it was a very trending market. It was basically a boom in the market. So that's why our drop was so much easier to market than our last one. But the issues with this product are that it has a very high SKU, which means that it's going to be very hard for us to order upfront because it's very hard to predict what sizes are going to sell out and which ones aren't. And we tried to do that, but we absolutely messed it up and we were unprofitable that drop. So, like, that's not good. The next thing is that the shoes take 2 months to make. And because the production takes 2 months, it means we can only sell every 2 to 3 months, which means we work for 1 month and then we have 1 to 2 months off, which is obviously not good. And also, if you want to scale something like this, it's going to be very difficult. Plus, it's IP, so you can't even run ads on it. So, yeah, it was a great product. Like, we learned a lot from it, we made a lot from it. But if you want to take it to like multiple seven figures, I just don't see this being the product. And then we have a banger product. So it's Mellow Clip, and this was a banger product. So the first thing, if we go to the video, we can see literally how much does it cost. Dream Claw Clip. Where can I buy it? Do you ship to Italy? Like you can clearly see there's so much demand for this. So Like the main criteria, which is demand, is done, is checked off. Then the second thing is literally like one product, and so it's low SKUs, so that's very good. I'm not gonna write it down. The second thing is it has great margins, or I don't know if it has great margins, but I'm assuming because it's literally like a piece of plastic. I think it's like a 5x markup, or at least like a 4 to 3x. The next thing it has, it actually solves a problem. So the problem it solves is that normal clock clips are like uncomfortable and also like dangerous, or I don't know if they're dangerous or not, but that's what they're marketing. So when girls see that, they probably want to be more secure, so they buy it. And also this one is very hard to break, as you can see from this picture. So they think it's worth it for them and more safe. The next thing is that this is the graph of hair clips and claw clips. I forgot which one's which, but basically, right when she started selling it, there was a boom in the market, and the market is steadily growing. So the market is growing, even though it's not like very big growth, it's still growing. It's not on a downfall, so that's good. And then the next thing is the TAM for this is very big. So I'm pretty sure like 90%, if not like 99% of women wear claw clips. So you can literally sell this to 99% of women, which obviously is a very big market. That's literally like half of the world. Oh, and I almost forgot. On top of that, it has a wow factor because it's literally a bendable claw clip that you can destroy. You can also do a lot of hooks with stabbing a watermelon with a regular claw clip and seeing the damage, and then you do it with this and it's no damage. So that's a very big wow factor. And that also shows that with the right marketing and if you know what you're doing, you can also make a very big wow factor by yourself from the product. The last step is once you order the product, how do you prepare? So step number one is doing niche research. So just look for songs in your niche, keywords in your niche that you can use in your videos, and yeah, just stuff like that. So you try to understand your niche as good as possible. Then content research, like what ideas are you actually going to film with your product. And you should look at other dropshipping concepts. A very popular one is prototype versus product, and you can just switch it up for your niche. And then to warm up your accounts, which like the most important to warm up is IG, because I don't even warm up the rest of my accounts. Oh yeah, that's basically what you want to do when you're preparing for a product. And understanding your niche is just crucial, bro. I'm gonna say it one more time because I think that's one of the most important things to do in ecom. If a product doesn't have all the criteria, it can still be pretty good, especially if you're a beginner and you just want to make like 20, 30K. But the demand is the most important thing a product should have. We are actually looking for a creator to join our team. So if you want to work one on one with me and my business partner and learn from us, DM me on IG or Discord. I'm going to leave both of the links below. But yeah, it's 100% for free. And one of our creators literally made 2K last month by posting 2 vids per day. So if you're interested, I mean, just hit me up. You have nothing to lose. Hopefully you learned something from this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see any other videos. And see you in the next one, boys.